Yes! Another warm day in the dead of winter. Really thins my fluids. Hello, bird of the air. Getting some sun too, I see. Ah! Someone's unleashed a weather machine! Snow! After a week of clear skies.
Cody, see if Doc Green's been tinkering again.
And I'll alert the chief in case Dr. Morocco has returned with...
No, wait! That's not from a weather machine. Mr. Hooten's just decorating for the holiday.
This isn't Christmas.
But next week is Midwinter morning.
How many holidays do you humans have?
This one's special. It's just for Griffin Rock. It all started back when...
Rescue bots. A stack of logs just rolled onto a car.
Someone's trapped inside.
Stop! We have to remove the logs in the right order, or they could shift too much weight onto the car.
Routine patrol with 4 bots and stasis. He's later awoke in the strangest of places. Earth was their home now, and in addition, Optimus Prime gave them this mission. Learn from the humans, serve and protect. Live in their world, earn their respect. Family of heroes will be your allies. Others remain robots in disguise. Rescue bots, go to the rescue. Heroes indeed. Rescue bots, go to the rescue. Rescue bots.
Just remain calm, Mrs. Niederlander. And you too, Mr. Pettypaws.
Danny, any way to speed this up?
Not safely.
Oh, I'm about to toss my waffles as it is.
Toss your... Oh, your breakfast. Ugh.
Wanna tell me why there's a stack of logs downtown?
A bonfire for Midwinter morning. I don't know why we bother. Hardly anyone shows up for it anymore.
Doesn't a bonfire leave a big mess?
Yep. Guess who cleans that up?
You are safe now.
How can I drive, you reckless robots? You tore the door off.
Now hold on
Man, we took great care
A
to...
little thank you.
Please don't be upset.
Let me handle this. Mrs. Niederlander, now our objective was to free you from the vehicle. Sometimes when we do that...
This wouldn't have happened if that log pile wasn't such a hazard. Why even have a bonfire if nobody comes?
We come.
All right. How about if I give you and Mr. Pettypaws a lift home?
Fine, take me to my cabin.
The one on the mountain?
That's where I stay every year during this holiday charade.
Well, after you.
The last time I transported Mr. Pettypaws, he left me an odorous little parting gift.
I remember. Had to drive with your windows down for a week.
Young man, use that noisy tractor of yours to tow my car.
I'm noisy?
Yes, ma'am.
You're welcome!
Maybe that old grump should call someone else next time.
And she can get her own cat out of the tree, too.
A shame she has to be so ungrateful.
Wonder why she doesn't like this holiday.
Yeah, what could she have against getting presents? By the way, what'd you guys get me?
Like I tell you.
And like I'd remember, I clicked, I bought, it'll be here on the ferry.
Were we supposed to buy presents?
That's the way it works. I need a few things, so I'll give you a list.
Presents cost money, right? Where do we get money?
Someone want to explain what this midwinter fuss is all about?
'Twas a winter storm like no other, the Great Nor'easter of 1713. Snow and ice had buried Griffin Rock, trapping the island's residents in their homes. Supply ships couldn't make the voyage, and when food ran out, people had no way of getting more. And then, one snowy night, a mysterious visitor slipped unnoticed into every home and left bread in the empty pantries. No one ever discovered who this benefactor was. So thereafter, he became known as the Rider of Midwinter.
Clearly, this rider kept his identity a secret for fear of being arrested as a trespasser.
So people give presents now as a way of honoring the mysterious rider who saved the town?
Right, and the cool part is, everyone still finds bread on their doorstep every midwinter morning.
A 300-year-old rider? I'm sorry, but I would not eat that bread.
No, Blades. It's someone else carrying on the tradition, but nobody knows who.
So, what's a bonfire have to do with any of this?
After the blizzard, everyone gathered in town and lit a fire to keep warm. It just grew from that.
Ugh. Hate to break it to you, Chase, but that air freshener? So not cutting it.
Curse you, Mr. Pettypaws.
Everyone to the garage, please. Winter storm. As if this holiday doesn't keep us busy enough.
Well, at least the town won't need to decorate with fake snow.
Isn't this just wonderful?
Snow on the road seriously complicates the rescues.
Oh, I think it's beautiful.
Me too. I hope it snows all week.
It's been snowing all week. Conditions are so bad that nobody has even been out gift shopping. And for those of us who ordered online, the ferry carrying our packages has not arrived. Which means neither has the gourmet hot chocolate maker I bought for myself. I want my cocoa.
Mayday! Mayday! Man overboard!
Being only a land-based vehicle sure can be frustrating.
I, too, feel revved up with nowhere to go.
Don't worry, Blades and Heatwave will get it done.
Over there! Cade, Heatwave, follow our searchlight.
Roger that.
I got you, buddy!
He made it! But that shipping container didn't.
What?
No!
Everything all right?
Mario's safe, Dad, but the container of packages was lost.
Ah, understood.
Hopefully the rest of the town takes the news better than that.
This is catastrophic! No presents on Midwinter morning? Oh, the humanity! My gifts were on that ferry.
Please tell me somebody bought gifts locally.
Sorry, Danny. We ordered them online like most people.
Maybe we could still go buy some gifts downtown.
Except that stores have been closed since the snow started.
No one should be out in this weather anyway.
It is nearly impossible to drive responsibly in these conditions.
Try flying. I have no feeling in my tail rotor.
Face it, this holiday's an even bigger bust than usual.
Are you upset because your gifts were lost at sea, Cody?
A little. I ordered some pretty neat presents for my family, and for you guys too. But mostly, I'm sad we won't be getting the bread tomorrow. Whoever the rider of Midwinter is, he won't be able to make deliveries in this snow.
Why not just consume the bread from your own kitchen?
It's not really about the bread.
But you just said...
It's about the tradition. Being with family, finding bread on your doorstep. It all just gives you a warm feeling inside.
Right. Because the bread is hot.
No.
He means like internal combustion.
Maybe I'm not being clear.
I get it. The bread reminds everyone why they celebrate in the first place. Surviving the storm and being grateful for it.
Exactly. Except nobody in town probably even cares anymore. They just want presents.
Griffin Rock emergency. Mrs. Niederlander. You need us all up at your cabin?
Niederlander!
What exactly is the emergency? Hello? Mrs. Niederlander? Hello? Oh, lost the connection. We better get up there.
You can't be serious.
Hello, she's on the mountain.
Can we wait until spring?
I just hope Mr. Pettypaws does
Why
not
give her
need
another
a ride.
reason to
If
complain
she
about
just
us?
showed a little appreciation.
But what if she really does need us?
Cody's right. This is the job we all signed on for.
Agreed. How do we get up there?
The mountain roads are iced over.
And the upslope winds are too severe for flying.
Boulder might be able to make it.
She said she needed all of us.
I have an idea.
Good thinking, Cody. The MHQ is heavy enough, I shouldn't be a problem.
Dad, phones are still out. I hope Mrs. Niederlander is all right.
Just don't be disappointed with her when this turns out to be nothing.
I don't think she'd bring us all up there unless it was important.
One would hope. Avalanche! Hang on!
Wow.
Everyone okay?
Okay.
Affirmative.
Yeah.
Guess.
Relative to what?
Though I do suggest we proceed on foot from here.
Agreed. Mrs. Niederlander, what
Get
can
in
you...
here before you let all the heat out.
She looks fine to me.
No cats and trees either.
Let's try to listen in.
I am rather conflicted about eavesdropping.
Think of it as covert surveillance.
That works.
Now, if you could tell us what the emergency is, Mrs.
I need someone to deliver my midwinter morning packages.
We all just... You...
You brought us all the way up here during the worst nor'easter in 300 years?
So we can run your errands?
It's the least you can do after your robots wrecked my car.
Okay, let me tell you something.
Mrs. Niederlander, what makes the delivery of these packages an emergency?
They're important to the whole community.
I hardly think...
Dad, she's right. They are important. Mrs. Niederlander is the rider of Midwinter.
old are you?
I'm not the original, you knucklehead. Before me, it was old man Delgado. Before him, Mrs. Crabtree.
But why do you do it?
This holiday began because of one selfless act of kindness. Every year it gets a little harder for people to remember that. I do it so they won't forget.
That's a very good reason.
And for the last 49 years, I've never missed a midwinter morning.
And you're not gonna miss this one either.
Not if we can help it.
Well, we'll have to move fast. It'll be morning in a few hours.
We need some big bags. Have any sheets we can use?
Plenty. Now enough chit-chat. Let's move it, people.
Wow, who knew cranky Mrs. Niederlander had a heart of gold?
Not me. I must be coming down with something.
Me too. Even though we don't get sick.
Okay, robots. Looks like we have deliveries to make.
Riders of Midwinter, roll to the rescue! Ha-ha!
If you could open your heart and see what's inside, you'd find a magical place with all kinds of treasure you don't want to hide. It knows what a gesture can bring, like the warmth of a fire. And you'll know what it all means. It just gets brighter and brighter. The light in their eyes light the fire. You know the reason is not just the season. There's something much more like the fire. With every heart warming, the midwinter morning, together we'll all light the fire. There's a glow on your face when the feeling is right, and it keeps glowing and growing until it feels like you could light up the night. And when you let it all out, it'll grow even more. You'll know what the fire's all about, bringing us closer and closer to what we're here for. Like the fire, you know the reason is not just the season. There's something much more like the fire. With every heart warming, the midwinter morning, together we'll all light the fire.
Looks like we barely made it.
It also looks like Mrs. Niederlander miscounted. There's one left.
She counted right. That one's ours.
Wow, I guess I wasn't expecting anything. That makes it kind of nice.
I imagine that's just how everyone felt on the first midwinter morning.
Oh, nice.
That belongs to all of
Didn't
us,
I
you
teach
know?
you any
You
manners?
slobbered on it.
What? I'm hungry.
Not able to consume bread, I feel as if we're missing something.
Maybe if we sniff it?
It's not about the bread.
No, it's about the internal combustion. Right, Cody?
Bringing us closer and closer to what we're here for. Like the fire, you know the reason is not just the season. There's something much more like the fire. With every heart warming, the midwinter morning, together we'll all light the fire. We all know how the time is now. Gather round and let's all light the fire. A midwinter morning, together we'll all light the fire.
Hot chocolate?
Made it myself. Happy midwinter morning, Mr. Prescott.
Oh, same to you, Danny. It's the thought that counts.
Despite expectations, the bonfire has gathered a surprisingly large number of citizens.
And everyone looks pretty happy.
Especially for people whose presents are on the bottom of the ocean.
Boy, that must be some bread.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I know this'll come as a shock, but I never liked this holiday.
Oh, really? Shocking.
And you've hidden it so
Thank
well.
you for cluing us in.
No, it's true. I have to admit, though, it was kind of fun saving it.
Kids, Mrs. Niederlander has asked to speak with us.
Thank you, Charlie. Because of you and your trusty robots, we have the holiday I've been longing for. People woke up this morning and held that bread in their hands and remembered why we celebrate. But now I've come to realize my days as the writer are behind me.
Don't say that.
Nope. It's time to pass the bread. Therefore, I would like to ask, would you all consider being the new writers of Midwinter?
Mrs. Niederlander, my family and I would be honored.
Hey, I can be in charge of baking the bread.
Take your temperature, 'cause Griffin Rock has Dolphin fever. Hello, everyone. I'm Huxley Prescott, and this is opening day of the Dolphin Wonder Festival.
Sir, I had no idea Griffin Rock possessed this many licensed drivers.
A lot of visitors, Chase. They come over on the ferry.
First day of the festival is always like this.
I must admit, I failed to see the appeal of watching identical sea mammals swim past the island.
I just hope it turns out better than last year. Hardly any dolphins showed up.
The mayor resorted to wearing a dolphin suit to keep the tourists from leaving.
He made little kids cry.
We're now here at the marina, where I spy with my little eye a glint of sunlight, a clump of seaweed, or maybe the first dolphin of the festival. Rescue team!
A routine patrol with 4 bots and stasis. Years later awoke in the strangest of places. Earth was their home now, and in addition, Optimus Prime gave them this mission. Learn from the humans, serve and protect. Live in their world, earn their respect. A family of heroes will be your allies. To others remain robots in disguise. Roll to the rescue. Heroes indeed. Roll to the rescue. With Cody to guide them and show them the way. Rescue bots will be safe in the day. Roll to the rescue.
Full team alert! Pier 3 is collapsing with people on it.
Leaving now.
On our way.
Copy that.
Chase, time to stretch your legs.
Gladly, sir.
Whoa, hit the skids! Just close your eyes.
a show! Dolphins and rescue robots. Only here in Griffin Rock. I'm Huxley Prescott.
More cars. I really shouldn't be leaving.
Oh, go have fun, Dad.
We'll be fine.
We can take care of ourselves.
Please stay! The last time Cade was in charge, he made us wax the garage floor.
Nothing wrong with seeing your reflection when you look down. Well, my reflection.
Don't worry, Chief. We can handle anything the festival or Cade can throw at us.
I only wish I could accompany you to the Peace Officers Conference. It sounds most informative.
Yeah, but always way too long.
Nevertheless, please take copious notes.
Kids, since Doc and Frankie are out of town, I've asked someone to keep an eye on things.
That's code for babysitter, isn't it?
Oh, believe me, he's no babysitter.
Hello, family of heroes.
Uncle Woodrow!
Welcome back!
I thought you were on safari.
Wait! Is this Grandpa's old convertible?
The old jalopy itself. We had some fun joyriding around in this old tuna boat, didn't we, Charlie?
Best car ever.
Indeed.
And how are my favorite humans and aliens?
aliens, eh?
A little louder. The rest of the island didn't hear you. What? You're still keeping that a secret around here?
Yes, and so are you.
Oh, gotcha. But hey, Cybertronians, let's chat later, huh? I want to hear more about your world and your culture.
We'd love to.
The festival will be keeping everyone plenty occupied.
And I expect Cody and I will be running the joint, right?
Woodrow, we talked about this.
Just kidding, Charlie. I won't participate in the rescues. Hey, I'm not official.
Did you bring us any cool gifts, Uncle Woodrow?
From my safari? Dry roasted beetles. You can't eat just one.
I'll take your word for it.
Well, that's my cue. I'll see you all next week.
Bye, Dad.
We'll
See
be
you
fine,
soon. We'll miss
Charlie.
you.
Have fun, Dad.
Since I can't be seen without a driver, I will be walking home. Care to join me, Cody?
Nah, little Chief is cruising it old school with his uncle, right?
You bet. See you at home, Chase.
Of course. Enjoy the jalopy ride.
This is Chase's spot.
Ah, he won't mind. Besides, I need to get into the kitchen. I have big plans for dinner.
Cool. What you fixin'?
Baked hackalooey. A little recipe I picked up in the Calliope rainforest.
What's in it?
A cornucopia of ingredients. But since you didn't have any eggs from the Wampu fruit dove, I had to improvise.
Yeah, smells like feet. Graham's feet.
Tastes pretty good.
Got a kick to it.
Crunchy.
Interesting.
Told you those roasted beetles were yummy.
You're dripping oil, aren't you?
This ought to be far enough. Now, let's get this over with.
I have serious doubts these beacons will attract dolphins to the island, sir.
The ad said they emit the whooshing sound of a swimming squid. Dolphins like squid. What could go wrong?
You bought them at a flea market, Mayor, with a coupon.
Look, it's this or you're wearing that dolphin costume.
Let's check the directions.
Check the No need. The beacons are water activated. Yeah, with dolphins chasing these little wonders around the island, tourists will be here all week.
Says here to release one every 50 feet to avoid interference with boat operations.
Time is of the essence, Mr. Alper. Come on.
need a ride to school, Uncle Woodrow. Most of the time, I just take my hoverboard.
No trouble at all, little chief. Gives me a chance to drive Chase. How you doing anyway, Chase?
Fine, sir. Exactly how long will you and your car be in town?
Emergency dispatch.
Help! My yacht is on a collision course with the South Shore!
We're coming, Mr. Mayor. Team, the mayor's yacht is about to crash into the beach. We have to respond, Uncle Woodrow.
Hot dog! I'm on a rescue!
Rescue bots, roll to the rescue!
Attention, please evacuate the beach immediately.
The boat!
Hurry!
Go, go, go!
My balloon!
It's moving way too fast.
It looks like the yacht is gonna hit before you guys get here.
Danny, listen. Remember the game you used to play with your dolls and toy boats down by the creek?
Yeah, why bring that up?
Blades can be the ramp.
Be the what?
Be the what?
I think it'll work, Danny. Hurry.
Oh boy.
What? Oh boy. You know I don't like oh boys.
Drop into the surf blades and convert to bot mode.
Oh.
Now, fall forward and prop yourself up.
Oh boy.
All the harebrained ideas.
Hey, it worked.
Here's... Someone is getting a medal for this.
Ow, 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 ow.
It's a water beacon, all right. Advertised as a dolphin lure.
I wonder if the mayor was dropping those in the ocean.
Wouldn't put it past him.
Doesn't seem right making dolphins go where they don't want to.
And according to our own emergency responders, credit for this morning's daring rescue belongs to Woodrow Burns.
Good job, Uncle Woodrow!
Yeah, noble!
Therefore, until the return of Chief Burns, I am naming Woodrow temporary acting chief of Griffin Rock.
I love Uncle Woodrow, but there's no way he's telling us how to do our jobs.
Chief Woodrow, your reaction.
I'm speechless.
Mayor, how about a few words?
Though I am reminded of the time I was made honorary tribal leader for the tree people of Tatooine. I was then expected to jump into an active volcano as a sacrifice to the lava gods. Whoa!
I guess Uncle Woodrow is now official.
Chase, I'm ready.
Ready for what, sir?
Ooh, what does Charlie usually do?
The chief can often be found working in the command center. Typically not wearing someone else's clothing.
Danny, some dolphin balloons are tangled in the wind turbines and...
You know, Danny, once when trying to get coconuts from a tall tree, I used a high-powered crossbow and...
Thanks, Uncle Woodrow. We'll just climb up.
Cade, reports of a grease fire in one of the festival food trucks.
Whoa! Can't put water on a grease fire, Cade. Graham, get Boulder to bury the entire food truck with sand.
What? We're equipped to handle grease fires, Unc. Thanks, though.
Uncle Woodrow, maybe you...
Allow me. Emergency dispatch. What? Don't worry, I'll be right there. Take over, Cody. Chase and I are needed. A man's been trapped in a tree for over 3 hours. Poor Mr. Pettypaws.
But Uncle Woodrow, he's not a... He belongs to... I guess you'll figure it out.
clear. No breakfast.
Oh, darn. I was looking forward to Uncle Woodrow's fried lizard tail omelets.
I wonder where he is.
Probably dabbing antiseptic on all the cat scratches he got from Mr. Pettypaws.
Come on, guys.
Uncle Woodrow, we didn't mean that...
No, it's okay, kids. I know I get carried away. I guess it just felt good being a part of this family. And don't worry, I'll stay out of the rescues.
Well, nice one, guys.
What?
You're the one who...
Cade!
Rescue team, we have an outright dolphin disaster on our hands. How can we have a festival if our main attractions are stranded upriver in the wetlands?
Those dolphins won't survive like that much longer.
Rescue bots, roll to the rescue!
Uncle Woodrow, come on!
No, I promised to stay out of the way.
Cade, Danny, and Graham were just goofing around.
I'll be fine, Cody.
But Chase needs a driver. Right, Chase?
That is correct, unless I want to walk, which I do not.
If you insist. Rescue bot, roll to the rescue!
Only Heatwave says that.
Oh, sorry.
For some reason, the dolphin swam upriver here, then doubled back down into the wetlands here.
I don't get it. Why can't they just swim back out?
I imagine they're scared and confused.
That I get.
More beacons. They must have made a wrong turn and ended up here.
And the dolphins followed them.
Such beautiful creatures. We have to do something.
We will. Better hurry. Dolphins can easily overheat out of the water.
We'll grab those beacons. Bots, carry the dolphins over that berm to the river. The current will take them back out to sea.
Got it. Let's move.
Sorry about all this, fella.
We'll only get half of these dolphins free before we run out of time.
Like we have other options.
I do have an idea.
No offense, Unc, but...
We need to do something. Uncle Woodrow, what do you have in mind?
Well, if we can raise the water level, I think I can convince the dolphins to leap back into the river on their own.
Convince the dolphins?
Yeah, I used to communicate with the species quite a lot while exploring the Marshall Islands.
Well, even if you could, Uncle Woodrow, how would we raise the water?
Good news is the wetlands are drained by only 2 outlets.
And all we'd have to do is block those up, right?
I say it's worth a try.
All right, let's do it.
I would like to see a certain convertible jalopy do that.
Heatwave? Bullhorn, please.
This I gotta see.
I'm a little rusty, but here goes.
Come on, swim this way.
Jump on over,
Don't be
dolphins.
scared.
You can do it!
The dams are failing.
Why isn't this working?
I should have known better.
Wait, Uncle Woodrow, you said you talked to the dolphins in the Marshall Islands. That's in the Pacific Ocean. Don't they have different dolphins there?
Yes! I'm speaking Pacific white-sided dolphin, not Atlantic.
They're actually listening to him.
I want to speak dolphin. Ow, 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 ow.
Uncle Woodrow, don't ever think you're not part of this family. Only a Burns could pull something like that off.
Now I see why people come out here to watch him.
I want a dolphin. Well, maybe just one of those balloons?
The festival is saved. Mr. Alper, you can change now.
Homemade pizza. The perfect welcome home feast. Thanks for fixing it, Woodrow.
I love cooking for my family.
No hint of feet at all.
I realize my culinary choices are kind of unusual. Once you get past first impressions, they're not so bad, are they? Maybe kind of like me.
That's my brother, an acquired taste.
This really is good.
And some people don't think bat milk cheese is very tasty. Kidding! Ever try milking a bat? They're very moody.
This isn't really bad milk cheese, is it?
Although I will have to clean up your oil spot, you have safeguarded your humans. For that, you have my respect.
Take care of everyone, little chief.
Bye, Uncle Woodrow.
Thanks again.
So long, Unc.
Safe
Send a
travels.
postcard.
Okay, explain to me again. This is football?
No actual feet are involved. The object of this game is to place the sphere through the hoop, hence the name hoop ball.
How long have you guys been on Earth now? It's basketball.
Tomorrow's the big charity game. Teachers versus rescue workers.
Do we get to play?
Looks like Cade's not letting anybody play.
Cade, I'm open.
Over here!
Pass it, son.
Here he comes, and yes! Owning the dribble drive, and the crowd goes wild. You're supposed to go wild now.
Cade, this was a 3-2 drill. You're supposed to pass to Cody.
But I had the shot. No offense, Code, but in the offense department, you come up a little short.
Cade, that's just mean.
You're not the only person on the team, son.
I know. Too bad, right? If I was, we'd win the tournament tomorrow for sure.
It's not a tournament. It's a charity game. And the whole point is for my students to learn about teamwork. I'm not sure you're the best teacher for that. Maybe this game isn't such a good idea after all. Sorry, everybody.
Haley, wait a second!
That's right, keep talking. I think she likes you.
Hey, I am who I am, all right? If she's not okay with it, fine.
Are you sure he's related to us?
Where is everyone going? Aren't we gonna practice some more?
You're a one-man team, remember? Practice by yourself.
Griffin Rock emergency. Hi, Mrs. Niederlander. Hang on.
Oh, boy.
Ma'am, we had an agreement, remember? You promised not to call every time Mr. Pettypaws goes up a tree. Something bigger? All right, we'll be right there.
Rescue bots, roll to the rescue.
What on earth?
I wouldn't say it's bigger, but it's definitely more.
A routine patrol with 4 bots and stasis. He's laying awoke in the strangest of places. Earth was their home now, and in addition, Optimus Prime gave them this mission. Learn from the humans, serve and protect. Live in their world, earn their respect. Family of heroes will be your allies. Others remain robots in disguise. Rescue bots, go to the rescue. Humans in the
be afraid, little fella.
Here, kitty. 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 Kitty.
Where did they all come from?
How should I know? They just showed up.
I suspected this might be where these frisky felines escaped to.
And I suspected you might have something to do with these kitty clones, Doc.
Not clones. Actually, they're products of the imaging chamber. Nothing but energy and crystals. Solid holograms, if you will.
Owie! Your claws are real enough, and they make me... just like the genuine article.
Normally, the chamber only manifests dreams. But when I boosted the power on the device, it picked up my waking thoughts as well. For some reason, Mr. Pettypaws popped into my head, and the next thing I knew, copycats.
But how can they survive outside the chamber? Don't they need an energy source?
Precisely. To continue the experiment, I equipped each of them with an energy collar.
And they've stayed charged all this time?
Long enough to escape my lab and head straight for Mr. Pettypaws' favorite tree. Which means all these copies have the same memories and instincts as the original. Fascinating.
Enough blather. My real precious won't come out until all those petty posers are gone.
How do we get rid of these things, Doc?
We just need to remove their collars.
I now understand why humans consider herding cats the benchmark for all frustrating endeavors.
Cats don't like water, right? Leave it to me.
Hey!
Come on, you fried my comm.
Whoops. Accident. Really?
It's all right, Mr. Pettypaws. All those bad cats are gone now. And it took you long enough.
Thanks for giving us a demo, Doc.
I'm quite proud of the technology, if I do say so myself.
Cade! What? I missed lunch.
Cade, would you mind if I hooked you up for the demonstration?
Just as long as there aren't any nightmare gremlins involved.
No need to sleep or dream. Just let any thought pop into your head.
Thoughts pop in his head, all right. Like balloons.
Clear your mind. Then, when I throw the switch, think.
Guess the overwhelming power of my brain was too much for it, huh, Doc?
More likely, it blew a fuse. Easily fixed.
Emergency dispatch.
Cody, there's been a rock slide on Old Canyon Road. It's blocked in both directions. A car's trapped.
Thanks, Jerry. We'll be right.
I got this. Anybody want to help?
Hang tight, Mrs. Rubio. We'll have you out in half a sec.
More like half a month at this rate. Can't you guys move a few little rocks?
Well, how about we just take off and let you handle everything?
Good idea. Step aside. Get that one for me, would you, Heatwave?
Stuck.
Stand back. Power up and energize.
Look out!
Finally!
This should do it.
you guys are good looking.
Nice work, team.
Hey, Cade, how about helping me buff out this scratch, huh? It's hard to reach.
That scratch will still be there later. I'm hungry now. Everything in the fridge between 2 slices of bread. I call it the Cade.
Where's the spaghetti?
Under the pudding.
You're not gonna eat that in front of us, are you?
Fine, I'll go to my room.
You finished that already?
Maybe you should eat a little slower.
Maybe you should mind your own business. Hey, let me help you with that. But you know what? Why don't you change to vehicle mode? It'll be easier.
Okay, what's the catch?
What do you mean? I just want to give you a hand.
Let's see. 1014 is livestock on the highway?
Incorrect. The proper answer is prowler on premises.
Do we have to do this now?
Time, tide, and updated police codes wait for no man.
New 10 codes, eh? May I get in on this?
Very funny, son.
I'm serious, Father. It's an important part of being a well-trained EMT.
I am impressed by your dedication, Cade. 1027.
Oh, I've got it. Vehicle registration request. Am I right?
Hey, Cade, you must be starving by now. Better make another sandwich.
Okay.
Emergency headquarters. Sure, hang on. Cade, it's Haley.
Hello?
Cade, I want to see you.
You can't. You're not here. Okay, bye.
Cade? Wait,
Something weird is going on.
How's it coming, bud? My arm's getting a little tired.
Just another few brushstrokes.
You want an athlete to model? Why didn't you ask me? I can lift my own weight. Watch. Oh, my back! Ah! Ooh! Ah!
Walk it off, walk it off, walk it off. What was that about? How's your back?
Fine. How's yours? Hey! Somebody left a sandwich.
And one minute he's in pain, the next.
I mean, I know he eats a lot, but that is just...
Even for Cade, it's strange.
First he's a jerk.
It was
then he's
strange, I
healthy.
Maybe somebody put an evil
I am
spell
happy
on
to see
him.
these behavioral changes.
Okay, settle down. We'll get to the bottom of this.
What's everybody doing down here? Why do you all look so serious?
How can you possibly eat 3 huge sandwiches in a row?
I'm worried about your back. You may think it's better, but...
Why were you being so nice to me? It's creepy.
What do you mean? I'm always nice.
Something's
You
pretty
nice
weird
just
right
scares
now.
I wouldn't exactly
I
say
would
you're
agree with an
nice.
absolute.
There is lots of me.
4 more Cades?
Just what the world needs.
What are you looking at? You don't have to be so rude. You know, if I always wore slippers, I would never have to tie my shoes. Good thinking. Very practical. What?
Chief, are you there?
We're all here, Doc, along with a few guests.
The strangest thing happened. I was just going over the security video at the lab. Apparently, the chamber had already started processing Cade's thoughts when the fuse blew, when I replaced it.
The chamber powered up and completed the job.
Cade must have been thinking about himself.
There's a shock.
It is odd that the manifestations of Cade left the lab, but with no power source to fuel the energy crystals, I'm certain that they've all disappeared by now.
Not quite, Doc.
Great Fermi's neutrons! A colony of Cades! But how do they exist without a power source?
More important, how do we get rid of them?
Well, hey, no hurry. I finally got myself a basketball team. Let's go, Cades! Okay, boys. Now that you're all color-coded, let's see if you all share my awesome physical abilities. Show me what you got. Okay, now move the ball around. Come on! Sorry, I was thinking about marshmallows.
Interesting. They each appear to exhibit different behavior.
So they're not exact copies?
Each one seems to be an extreme part of Cade's personality.
Hey, back off, Red. We're all on the same side here. Then play like it. Jeez, why can't you all be like me? Oh, now you're mocking me? Come on, guys, break it up. Instead of just running all over the place, here's a new play I came up with. Running all over the place? This is a tried and true offense. Tried and failed is more like it. Who do you think you're talking to? Well, right now, you're talking to yourself, genius. The zeros are the fools. The X's are the gods. Place, furry bunnies. I can touch my nose with my tongue. Look!
I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving this.
Oh, thank goodness, an emergency. This is Chief Burns. We'll be right there. A broken pipe at the natural gas reservoir. Must have been caused by the rock slide. Cody, take the command center. Cade, all your friends better come along. We can't leave them on their own.
What a smooth ride. You're good at this. Can we keep him, please? Come on, Heatwave, push it! We have to be there first. Dude, I'm only telling you this because you're me, but you're getting a little annoying.
A little? Hey, hands off!
If you guys are gonna both be namby-pambies about it.
Guys, be careful!
Both of you, let go, or
Everybody okay, Dad?
This time, these extra Cades have to go before they do more damage. We'll take care of the gas leak. You take your posse back to the firehouse and get a hold of Doc. Maybe he's come up with a way of getting rid of them by now.
I'm not driving him. You'll be lucky if I ever give you a ride again.
Then how do we all get back? All right, nobody touches anything, got it? Pete, watch your elbow. Sorry. Clouds look funny from above. I think you have my seatbelt.
Guys, please!
Hello?
Haley, what are you...
I told Cade I was coming over. Is he around?
Which one? I mean, no, he... I'll go look for him. Wait here, okay?
That was the longest trip of my life.
Cade!
Yeah?
What?
Hi.
Who?
Yes?
Haley's downstairs. The rest of you will have to wait up here.
She wants me to apologize. Never apologize. It's a sign of weakness. No. Relationships require communication. I like penguins, flowers, and ask forgiveness. No way this guy's part of me.
They're all a part of you, like a one-person family, where everyone kind of balances each other out.
You go apologize for me. I'll just mess it up worse.
No! If he can do it, you can. He is you.
Cody's right. Give it a shot. All right. He is so gonna say the wrong thing. I think he'll get it right.
Noble.
Told you. Well done. Not bad for a twerp.
There's the leak.
The main valve's stuck. It must have been hit by one of those rocks, too.
All right, we better evacuate the area before...
power up and energize!
Everybody! Inside!
Unfortunately, I haven't a clue why the Cade doppelgangers are still around. With no energy source, they should have disappeared long ago.
Which means they must have an energy source. The donut. Cade, you had one in your pocket when you were hooked up to the machine, right? Do you still have it?
Me too.
Chocolate!
I never throw anything away. I ate mine. So what are you saying, the donuts are powering these guys?
Not the donut.
Of course. Brilliant observation, Cody. If you, the original Cade, were carrying some sort of energy source, it could have replicated to the others, just as the donut did.
But I'm not carrying any... My comlink. The battery's still sparking.
It's been putting out a low level of power, enough to keep the energy crystals vibrating. Cade, all you have to do is take away their comlinks. Once the manifestations are separated from their energy source, they'll disappear.
Well, guys, breaking up is hard to do, but...
Cody, Cade, can you read me?
We're here, Dad.
We need your help. We're at the reservoir. The entire team is hemmed in by flames.
Don't worry, Dad. I got another team right here.
Water reserves are almost depleted.
Blades, get Danny and Graham out of here.
We're not leaving you behind, Dad.
They're right, Chief. Too dangerous. We'll get this.
Me, man the secondary pump. Other me, grab the hoses. You guys of me, get the foam gun. No talking back. The real Cade's in charge.
Nice work, guys.
Who do we think first?
Me. Me. Him.
One thing you all have in common. You're heroes, every one of you.
Well, I am. They're just, you know, the parts that make me me. Thanks, everybody, for putting up with all of them. Well, guys, I can't think of a better-looking crew to hang out with, but time to hand them over.
Is it weird to say I'm gonna miss those guys? Well, some of them. The nice you.
Well, maybe he'll be around more. He might even pass you the basketball once in a while. Nah.
I don't see any trouble spots. Everyone is just looking.
Not much need for crowd control, then. Let's head home, everyone.
Is Danny here yet? She's taking me back out with her.
On her way.
Someone want to tell me why looking for a ship off our coast has this whole town mesmerized?
Nobody's told you the legend yet?
Well, we figured Danny was the best one to fill them in. Right, boys?
Oh, yeah. She's the shipper in the family.
Shipper?
Someone who gets all... about seeing a ship that's probably not even real.
I think he means romantic. You know, mushy stuff.
Are we talking about the same Danny who took first place in the recent burping tournament?
Girl didn't even train for it.
Hold the elevator! forgot my camera. Coming, Cody?
Yeah, but the bots want to ask you about...
Later. Up, up, up!
Someone please talk sense into Danny. She's acting very... Yes! She wants to hover over the ocean for hours, hoping to spot the ship everyone's looking for.
It'll be fun, Blades. And we can meet up with Doc and Frankie. They're out there, too.
See anything, Frankie?
It's getting too foggy, Dad.
The ship's appearance has never been proven scientifically, but this year, I'm prepared. So far, nothing on radar, thermal scanners, or the EMF meter. Wait, I'm picking up some kind of energy fluctuation. Frankie, something very large has suddenly appeared out there. And it's sending a distress signal. Do you have a visual?
Daddy, it's the Phantom Voyager.
A routine patrol with 4 bots and stasis. He's later awoke in the strangest of places. Earth was their home now, and in addition, Optimus Prime gave them this mission. Learn from the humans, serve and protect. Live in their world, earn their respect. A family of heroes will be your allies. To others remain robots in disguise. Roll to the rescue. Heroes indeed. Roll to the rescue. With Cody to guide them and show them the way. Rescue bots will be safe in the day. Roll to the rescue.
Okay, let's get going.
Afraid Blades is on strike.
At least until someone explains why seeing the ship is worth frosting up my windows.
Everybody seems to know but us.
We're told you are the authority on the matter.
No ship is worth all this fuss.
It's only the most tragically romantic story of the century. Okay, real quick. It's the SS Phantom Voyager, an ocean liner that was left adrift in 1915 after a lightning strike disabled the engines. Everyone got off except the captain, Ansel Ambrose. He remained on board until help could arrive, but then, without warning, the ship mysteriously vanished. And on this night, every 10 years, the Phantom reappears somewhere off the west side of the island.
The only thing worse than waiting in the cold to see that ship would be seeing that ship.
Tell them the Griffin Rock connection.
You'll have to finish story time later. Vehicle modes.
Doc and Frankie think they've spotted the Phantom.
And they've received an SOS.
The energy it's releasing, it seems vaguely familiar.
Cody, somebody is on board. Where are you guys?
Almost there, Frankie.
I still don't see it.
Relax, Danny. It's probably just some freighter.
It's probably always just some freighter.
One can only hope.
Who knows? Plenty of witnesses claim they've seen the Phantom, but sometimes people only see what they want to see.
So what's this connection to our island you were talking about?
Captain Ambrose was supposed to get married to a girl from Griffin Rock.
Oh, Lillian waited for him. Every 10 years, she would see the ship appear, just for a few moments.
What a horrible story.
Yet, tragically romantic.
Hurry! It could disappear any minute!
That's no freighter.
Nope.
I knew it.
Noble. Nice job, Frankie.
I know, right? I've waited my whole life to see this.
And you've never been good at waiting.
Chief, there's still an SOS.
Blades, Danny, do a flyover.
Okay, seriously, can we please get another flying rescue bot?
Let me in, Blades, or I'll dismantle you here and now.
I can be another set of eyes.
Well, all right. But stay in the air, Danny. Don't take any chances.
We're hovering over the deck, but no sign of anyone.
This ship still looks brand new.
Wait, there's movement.
Someone threw a rope at us. I'm snagged. I can't.
Get up there, fast!
Come on, move it! Let's go!
Power up and energize!
Danny, do you read? Cody!
Guys!
Over here!
This direction!
What is happening up there?
Energy is spiking again. I think the Phantom is about to vanish.
Get off the ship, now!
We have to get out of here.
Almost done.
Where's your attacker?
I don't know. I couldn't really see.
It has to be Captain Ambrose.
Except that would be impossible.
So is standing on the Phantom, but here we are.
Oh, how I wish we weren't. Hurry!
What happened to the fog?
And why is everything so quiet?
I don't even hear the ocean. Dad? Frankie? Duck!
Oh no!
Where'd everyone go?
Where'd we go?
Should I try flying for help?
To where, Blades? Who knows where we are?
However, if the pattern remains unchanged, I believe I know when we will return.
You mean...
In 10 years?
We can fix this, right?
There must be a logical reason the ship keeps coming and going.
Maybe whoever tried to snag us knows the answer.
Then we search this tub top to bottom.
Then we'll take the top.
You guys will only fit in the surface floors below. Take the freight elevator, it's port side. Who knows their Phantom trivia?
Do you guys see that? Neither did I.
Blades?
When you three are running for your lives, you'll need someone holding the elevator.
And if we happen to be chasing the ghost of Captain Ambrose?
Right. Safety in numbers.
The dining hall should be right here. Oh, amazing. Just like the old pictures.
There's still food in here.
Captain Ambrose and the passengers were preparing for dinner when the lightning struck.
Oh, it smells good.
Oh, it sure does. What?
That's 100 years old.
Still tastes better than Danny's cooking.
Captain Ambrose? Is that you? Let me guess, protecting the rear.
Yes.
It's the least we could do.
We're here for you, Danny.
This way, my brave bodyguards.
This search may take a while.
Split up. We hit every aisle.
Split up? Have you learned nothing from scary movies? Nothing here! Can't see anything!
Fascinating.
Done. What's taking you guys so... Ah! Ghost!
Was it Ambrose?
Please provide a full description.
I don't see anything.
It, I, there, not... Ah!
This way.
Dead end!
Apparently because it is a trap.
Is that
music from beyond?
If we find ghosts waltzing, I'm jumping overboard.
Whoa!
It's him.
I've waylaid your giant iron men in the hold. Therefore, your attempt to take over my ship has failed.
What? We don't want your stinking ghost ship.
Captain Ambrose, we're rescuers. We heard a distress call and...
What country sent you? Who builds machines that talk like people and aircraft that fly without wings?
We're from Griffin Rock.
Impossible. My beloved lives there. Nothing like this exists on that island.
A lot has changed. You and this ship have been lost at sea for a century.
Evacuations were completed a day ago. I await the towing barges.
The barges came. The SS Phantom was nowhere to be found.
No, I've seen Griffin Rock in the distance yonder. It appears through the fog every hour.
But each time we see the Phantom from the island, 10 whole years have gone by.
I hear the ocean. We're back!
There, Griffin Rock.
No, wait!
This guy locked us up in the cargo hold.
It's Captain Ambrose. He's just confused.
Ambrose?
He doesn't look like a ghost.
He isn't.
Then shouldn't he be, like, really old?
Somehow 10 years out there is only an hour on this ship.
But we have been here an hour.
Then that would mean...
No way. It can't be.
Kids, it's really you.
Astonishing.
They haven't aged a day.
We have to save the reunion for later. That ferry's going down.
You heard the chief. Rescue bots, roll to the rescue.
This really is the future?
Yes, and this is what we do. Hop in. If it helps at all, Lillian never forgot you.
It's been a long 10 years.
Oh, Dad.
5 more minutes before the ship disappears again.
Frankie, you got big.
It just happened. You were right, Cody. I've never been good at waiting. I missed you. I had to grow up without my best friend.
Sorry we weren't there for you, Chief.
feels like we abandoned our post.
I trust you found suitable replacement vehicles?
There's no replacing you guys.
Dad? This is Captain Ambrose.
And good news! He's not a ghost.
Mr. Burns, I wish I had some answers.
Fortunately, we do. From the data Doc collected 10 years ago.
The energy pattern emitted by this ship is the same found in the old time machine that used to be under my lab.
Time machine.
That could be what I saw down in the hold.
Somebody must have been transporting one on the Phantom.
1 minute left. We need to go.
Come home. It'll be an adjustment, but at least we'll all be together.
Dad, if a time machine did this, then we can reverse it.
And return to where we started. Where we all started.
Let us try, Dad. Please?
All right.
I'll be back.
That's a time machine, all right.
It belonged to a passenger named Dr. Thaddeus Morocco.
Now this makes sense.
You know of him?
Too well. For one, he built the time machine on Griffin Rock.
Okay, but what made this one malfunction?
Perhaps it was the lightning strike that hit the Phantom?
I think you're right. And the jolt froze up the controls, too.
So the machine is stuck on a setting that makes it skip ahead 10 years at a time.
But why does it feel like only an hour to us?
Because of the damage to the machine. On this ship, we're zipping through time, stopping briefly every 10 years.
But outside, time is passing normally.
Yeah, has there been a solution mentioned anywhere, or should I go back to not listening?
A power boost. That's how we got the old time machine in the lab to work.
Using Energon.
Still have an emergency supply?
Not very much. I knew I should have restocked.
Let's hope it's enough.
More purple. That's good, right?
That means the power's stabilized.
And the controls are working. Now we turn the dial back to the previous 10-year mark. Ready, everyone? Here we go.
The ocean! We're back!
Yeah, but back when?
I see it! Another energy spike. The ship has returned.
Kids, are you there?
We made it!
We made it! We made it!
Captain, turn the dial 10 more notches back. I can't promise anything, but that should take you home.
My Lillian is waiting for me. And that's worth any risk.
Captain? Might not want to tell anybody what really happened. Not sure they'd believe you anyway.
Agreed, young man. But it is nice to know that the future is in such good hands. Now go. And thank you.
Here they come.
Hey, Frankie.
Hey, Frankie? What happened?
Yeah, we lost track of you for a moment or two. What did you find?
We found Captain Ambrose, and hopefully we rescued him.
What's the emergency?
I'll ring the alarm.
You're ready.
Do you really
Where
need
are
all
we
four
going?
of us?
Allow me the pleasure of announcing the wedding of Ansel and Lillian Ambrose in 1915. He made it!
Oh, I was, just practicing for the next burping tournament.
Oh, yeah? Bring it on.
How do you do that?
Attention Sigma 17 crew. We are now entering the last quadrant on our patrol.
Finally! I can't wait to get back on Cybertron again. All this flying makes me cranky.
So what's your excuse on the ground?
I think it's beautiful out here. So mysterious and quiet. Mostly.
That's the emergency channel. Blades, patch the message through.
Damage! Can't! Need help! We've lost contact.
Call HQ. This patrol just became a rescue mission.
Cybertron isn't responding.
We must be too far out of communications range.
I might be able to boost the signal manually, but I'd have to go outside the ship.
No time. Chase, follow the coordinates of that distress call. Max velocity.
Affirmative, Heatwave.
Looks like we might be too late.
Chase, stay here and keep trying Cybertron HQ till you get through. Blades, bring your medikit for survivors. Boulder and I will stabilize their ship.
Heatwave, our radar is detecting a strange object nearby. And getting nearer.
It'll have to wait. We've got a job to do. Rescue bots, power to the rescue.
Energon Eater, run!
Oh, come on. You can't stop the story there. What happened next?
A routine patrol with 4 bots and stasis. Years later awoke in the strangest of places. Earth was their home now, and in addition, Optimus Prime gave them this mission. Learn from the humans, serve and protect. Live in their world, earn their respect. A family of heroes will be your allies. To others remain robots in disguise. Roll to the rescue. Heroes indeed. Roll to the rescue. With Cody to guide them and show them the way. Rescue bots will be safe in the day. Roll to the rescue.
So there we were, in space. The Energon Eater so close I could feel its stinking breath.
What happened?
You were there, Blades.
I'm invested in the story.
Oh boy. Back to the ship! Hurry!
I never knew Energon Eaters were real. I've heard the stories, but no one's ever seen one.
Or maybe they just haven't lived to tell about it.
You two make a run for it. I'll hold this thing off.
No,
You can't!
Quickly, inside!
Thanks for the save, Chase. Now let's get out of here.
The max velocity drive requires more time to charge. Initiating cloaking shield.
You think we lost it?
I've heard once an Energon Eater gets your scent, it never stops hunting you.
It is said that the creatures can smell flowing energon.
So any bot that crosses their path is dinner. Hold on to something!
Our ship can't take many more hits like that.
How long until the velocity drive is ready, Chase?
At this rate of attack, too long.
Can't we hide our smells somehow? A gas cloud, lots of blankets.
Stasis. If we freeze ourselves in the emergency pods, our energon will be solid, not flowing. That thing won't be able to scent us.
But our ship runs on flowing energon too. We'd have to shut it down. Then how will we get home?
I'll program the Sigma to restart when it gets a priority prime message. Cybertron will send one as soon as we miss our check-in.
Less talking, more freezing.
Heatwave, We have not yet answered that ship's distress call. Rescue bots exist to provide aid, no matter how dangerous the circumstances.
We won't be able to do anything if that Energon eater gets us. Into the stasis pods, now! Chase, that's an order! Next thing we knew, our craft was headed to Earth.
If Optimus hadn't called us, we would have drifted in space forever, ever, ever, ever. Forever.
Whoa. Best story night ever, guys. I didn't know space had vampires.
Nor did I. What are vampires?
They're creatures that live by sucking your blood. Energon.
I know about those. They're called mosquitoes.
Not exactly, Boulder.
Ooh, I've seen vampires on TV. Energon eaters are way more scary. They don't brood handsomely.
So what happened to the other ship? The one that needed help?
We left it behind. The one mission we did not accomplish. Some days I find it hard to call myself a rescue bot.
Emergency team. The river's flooding and the area has to be evacuated now. Cody, I'll need your eyes in the command center.
On my way, Dad.
Rescue bots, roll to the rescue!
I can't carry that many people inside. How are we supposed to choose who to save?
We don't have to. We can carpool.
What are you doing? Over here!
All citizens without gills and/or fins must evacuate this area.
Okay, folks, the river's rising and there's not much time. We'll secure your houses. Get to City Hall and take only what you need.
But I need to go back to my house. Get in! And don't forget to buckle up.
Quick! Is anybody near the falls? Mr. Levy's about to go over.
I got this. Let's move, Heatwave.
Oh, you mean we got this?
Doy, you're my sidekick.
Your side will be the second place I'd kick.
All right, gotcha. Bet you're not used to being the one getting caught, huh? Yeah, just come here.
Help! Help me!
I got this. Cody, tell my sidekick I'm sorry.
Sorry about what?
Mrs. Niederlander? That was too close. All right, team. We need to set up a new water break. Most of town's flooded. Let's start cleaning up.
Hey guys, I just heard from the mayor. All the townsfolk are safe and accounted for.
Finally, a little good news. Hit the showers, team.
No thanks, Dad. I don't want to see any more water for a while.
You better get used to it. It'll take us weeks to clean up after that flood.
And a lot of rebuilding.
It is unthinkable. We have failed our first mission on Earth.
What are you talking about? Didn't you hear, Cody? We saved everyone. This is high five time. No one?
But we were unable to stop the river from flooding the town.
We can't control nature, Chase. And our job isn't over yet. It might take us some time to get the town back to normal, but we won't give up on our mission.
I repeat, Rescue Force Sigma-17 to damaged transport ship. Do you copy? Do you copy transport ship? Damaged transport ship, do you copy?
Chase, what are you doing?
Attending to unfinished business. Please respond. Over.
You're trying to contact that ship you guys couldn't save.
I have never forgiven myself for abandoning them in need.
Chase, you had to. The Energon vampire probably already got them, and it would have eaten you too.
Perhaps you are right. It seems I must learn to live with my failure as a rescue bot.
Damage! Can't! Need help!
No way. That's the same message from your story.
Those aboard the ship must still be alive and in need of rescue. We must return to space immediately, Heatwave.
Hold on. You expect me to believe that damaged ship's been in danger all this time?
That's kind of a long emergency.
Maybe the ship's crew went into stasis, like we did. Then Chase's message woke them up.
Exactly. This is our chance to return and finish our mission.
What about the mission Optimus gave us here?
We may be the only ones to ever hear this message, Heatwave. My spark insists I must attempt to help, whatever the consequence.
No, Chase. And that's an order.
Wait, Heatwave. I don't want him to go either, but we have to let Chase do what he believes in. It's part of why he's such a great rescue bot.
Fine. We'll cover for you here, but be careful.
You'll need backup. I'm going too. If that's okay, Heatwave.
What? Oh, no way! Not leaving, but definitely rooting for you.
Graham and I need to make a few modifications to the ship before we go. This time, we'll be prepared.
Remember, Boulder, as soon as your ship's in deep space, turn on Doc's odor-blocking shield.
Hey, can we get some of that technology for Cade's feet?
My feet don't smell much.
Thanks, Graham. If that Energon vampire's still out there, at least it won't be able to catch our scent. Goodbye, everyone.
Sir, it has been an honor serving with you.
One I plan to continue. Be careful. Come back soon.
That's an order, Chase.
Take care.
Good luck, guys. Oh, we'll miss you.
You guys got
I'll
this.
visit Leafy for you.
Bye, Chase.
Make us proud.
Bye, Boulder. Oh, come on. You call that a tap-dancing cat? I've seen squirrels with better rhythm.
Hey, Dad, what's up?
It's time for me to go out on patrol. Blades, would you mind filling in as my police partner?
You mean it? We'll get donuts together. Oh, and tell inside jokes and exchange stories about our toughest cases.
We might even enforce the law.
Wait, Chief, am I the good cop or the bad cop?
We're police, not cops. And we're both good. Follow that car.
I'm so excited! My first pursuit!
Blades, what are you doing?
Oh, I don't have a siren, so I'm making one.
Why don't we try this in stealth mode? And I'm gonna need you to fly lower and faster.
Lower? But there are trees down there.
Just weave your way through them.
Now I know where Danny gets her stern voice from. I am definitely the good cop.
Hey, Cade, can I borrow Heatwave for a ride to the airfield?
N.O. He won't even drive me to Haley's. It's Graham's turn with him.
Just hold her still, buddy. Heatwave.
Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Maybe I should start on my Grimsky tech homework instead.
I can help with that, too.
That's okay, Heatwave.
I'm filling in for Boulder. This is what he does, right?
Well, yes, but... You can read me the equations as I put them on the board.
Squiggly sign, X, upside down 2, triangle. This is supposed to make sense?
Cody, it's time for dinner.
I know they're too far to see, but I miss Chase and Boulder.
Me too, son. Me too.
We should be nearing the coordinates of the damaged ship.
I will check the visual.
More space wrecks?
It seems our rescue services are desperately needed. Lowering odor-blocking shield for deployment.
Hello? Anybody here? Hello?
This is the Rescue Bots. We are here to assist. I am Chase. If you are in need of help, please respond. We are not selling anything.
Chase, look at this. It's the captain's log. No one responded to our distress call. The ship has malfunctioned beyond repair. All my crew escaped in survival pods. I am taking what cargo I can and abandoning this vessel. End log.
But the timestamp on this entry shows it was made before we received the ship's original emergency call. Long before.
How could anybody have contacted us if no one is aboard?
Damage! Can't... Need help!
The message. Where is it coming from?
I'm not sure. This computer should even have power. Chase, look.
Cody's Energon vampire.
It's using the stored Energon in its tail to power up the ship's computer. The creature is the one sending those distress calls.
And I flew us into its trap.
Guess we're not the only ones here to finish a job.
I could almost respect the vampire for that, were it not diabolical, lawless, and about to eat us.
This time it won't get a chance.
Power up and energize!
Eat our stardust.
Powering up Odor Shield and setting a course for Griffin Rock. That's odd. The ship is not responding to my commands.
The vampire sucked the Energon out of our power core. There's no way to activate the ship's shields, or go home.
Perhaps one of the wrecks outside has Energon we can use.
I don't think so. The vampire probably lured those ships here to feed on them. The only Energon around is inside that creature.
Then that is what we'll use.
We'd have to catch that thing first, and it's fast.
Thanks to Chief, I am excellent at high-speed pursuits. Cover me. You are under arrest for Energon theft and general unpleasantness. It appears Cody was incorrect. Energon vampires are much more persistent than mosquitoes.
Chase, transform! works. Otherwise, we're stuck here forever.
I thought you enjoyed space.
Not enough to change my address.
Yes! Outstanding!
Once our ship's powered up, I'll patch up the damage. We'll have just enough Energon to get home.
The question that remains is, what do we do with Sparky?
I think that's a question for Optimus Prime.
Then I believe we can declare this mission accomplished.
Welcome home.
Finally.
Oh, we missed you.
Good to see you, bud.
What happened? Did you help the people who sent the message? Did you see another Energon vampire?
See it? We caught it.
Pictures? Or it didn't happen?
Ah! It happened! It happened!
But how? You visited Optimus?
That is a tale for story night. In the meantime, it is good to be home.
And we're glad to have you back.
Really glad.
Could not do it without you, bud.
I hate being a cop, good or bad.
Does that homework stuff actually make sense to you?
Guess this mission will keep you busy for a long time.